So I know that I kind of left you hanging with some of the plants that I was planting. I had the best of intentions of doing a whole series, and then, you know, life does what it does, and I didn't get it completely done. So I did get the stuff into the ground, and I thought maybe I would show you some of the flowers that I have planted and some of the plans that I have for the summer with them. So if you're interested, come along, let's do a little yard tour. Okay, maybe not the best angle, but I'm working with what I have here. As you can tell, I have all of these flowers that went in. Everything that I planted was flowers, so I had to expand this bed. It is all flowers. I'll take you over kind of the other side of it. This is the rest of all of the flowers that I put on this side. It is absolutely massive. One plant I kind of wanted to highlight was my hydrangeas. These seem to be doing very well. They were in solo beds, and then I kind of had to make a big, massive flower garden. And then look at my peonies. These are getting ready to open up in not too long. I've had these for a couple of years. They are absolutely beautiful. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in my cut flower stand. Didn't tell you guys about that update. I am doing a little roadside stand, so I'll do maybe a separate video on that. But I don't know if I'm going to put these in here or if I'm just going to enjoy them myself. I guess I will figure it out when the time comes. Now over here is kind of Dahlia Lane. I put this bed in. This wasn't here at all. Like I said, I've been busy. That's why I didn't do as many videos as I wanted to, is I actually had to get stuff into the ground. So mostly I have all dahlias here. I sprinkled in a couple of other flowers. And then over here I have hollyhocks that I had planted last year. Typically on the first year you don't get flowers, so I'm super excited to see what color those are going to be. This is my big flower bed. I have, I don't know, one of everything in here. Maybe I'll do a video where I go over all of the stuff that I have. But this is the one that took quite a bit of work. I did expand it out, made it a little bit bigger than I had it last year. And can we just highlight these? So we're not done, but look at these stepping stones. So darn cute. We have some more that we're going to be putting in here. Little foxes and then gnomes. It's going to be so darn adorable. But as you can see, I got this in here. It probably needs to be weeded, and yes, my grass needs to be mowed. But I am pretty proud of how it's doing so far. I'm excited to get some warmer weather and really have this start expanding. Now I have one more area that I wanted to show. Now these beds are kind of a mess of things that I have planted. I have some lupines, however you pronounce it right there. Not really sure what this is. I have a few tomatoes, some more lupines, sweetgrass over here. I got some garlic, some beans, things like that. But this is kind of where I do some of the overflow flowers, or if I'm not really sure where I want them to go. Now, back here is wild roses. So these smell so good when they're in full bloom. It is absolutely wild. And my goal is to create kind of like a whole fence line with those. I think that's going to be absolutely adorable. And then if you can see down here, in the long grass, I have a Seven Sisters rose plant that I got last year. I'm excited to see how that spreads and how that takes off. So yeah, that is the flower garden tour. There's a couple areas that I didn't show you because I haven't even gotten to them yet. But I've been very busy. Super excited to continue doing plant talk and to going over the flowers and the plants that I've been caring for. I kind of thought maybe it would be a fun journey that we could do together. If you enjoyed the video, if you haven't done so already, be sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below.